This is about selling. If you read some authors in the past who wrote about selling, probably you encountered this phrase or this concept, something along the lines: if you don't want the sale bad enough, the client won't give it to you, quote unquote. Or even I remember some author said, to the extreme cases, you should beg for sales. You should beg for the sale, so the client would give it to you. Now, that being said, I believe this is a total nonsense. I don't want to use the word bullshit, because that's pretty much what it is, but I'm going to use nonsense. I mean, what do you mean to want the sale bad enough so the client would give it to you? What's a sale? Is sale an object which right now it is in the pocket of the client, and now you ask for the sale from the client to give it to you? What's this nonsense? I mean, a sale, it's an exchange of value. You, as a salesperson or as a company, you are asking for some value from that particular client. Now, in return, you have to provide some value, which should be accepted, seen, and appreciated as such by that particular client. If that client doesn't see any value, so he has no value basically out of your offering, you have no business selling anything. What do you mean you want to have, what do you mean you have to want the sale bad enough or to beg for the sale? What's that? You either have something of value to offer that the client appreciated as being valuable to him in his conditions and his perspective, or you don't. And if you don't, you have no business selling, you have no business being there at all, taking that client's time. Maybe he has something else better to do. Once you realize what you have is not valuable to that person, you go. I mean, sitting there for trying to convince that client when actually he has no need of your, whatever razor or whatever, vacation lot you're selling. If he has no need for that, and if he doesn't appreciate it as valuable to him, you have no business being there. So wanting the sale bad enough, think about what this presupposes. So I have something which I believe is valuable, but the client doesn't believe it's valuable. But if I want the sale bad enough, or if I beg, he's going to give me the sale. He's going to buy that thing anyway. So what's that like? So that client gives me $100 to purchase something that he has no need whatsoever, just for me to make a commission of $10. Where's the sense? Where's the logic in this? Somebody enlighten me. I don't see the logic of this. Just for me to take so I have that client paying me $100 for something that he doesn't need, he'll never use, just for me to take $10 home as a commission. I would be better off just asking that client, you know what, client, give me $10, because the company has no need, has no reason to get the $90, because the company didn't do anything good for the client, because the product that the company produced is of no use for the client. So the company has no reason to get the $90. Maybe I can get the $10 if I beg that client, hey client, since I spent this time with you, give me the $10. And that's basically what I'm begging for. When I'm begging or wanting that sale bad enough, that's basically what I'm begging for. I'm begging for my $10. And then you as a salesperson, you want to be respected. So you don't respect yourself enough to appreciate your profession as being a respectable profession, as being something useful, something that you are doing to enhance the economy and to exchange real value between the company that you represent and the client that would purchase that particular product, and you want to be respected. So you don't respect yourself, you don't respect that particular client, you don't respect even the company because that product goes away. it will be never used, and then you want to be respected and complain that you're not respected? Think twice about that. What do you mean you have to want the sale bad enough? Think about all that framing, all that presupposition, all those presuppositions behind that particular phrase. You want to beg for the sale. What's that? You want to have something valuable, and you need to show that value, give that client an experience of that value. If that client appreciates, that's a good value for him to develop it into a greater value along the way, then you have a reason for exchange. If not, find somebody else. That's what I had to say about wanting the sale bad enough. Forget about it. It's a shame.